Alright, we are recording. Continuing in the Talos Principle 2. Key was provided by Tinsley PR for Devolver Digital. And this Zone 3 of the southern area, and I'm going to reposition myself a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Circular Oasis, and this will finish off tonight. I'll hopefully get these 3 done tomorrow. And yes, I will also, whatever happens in the megastructure will be part of this video, so it might end up being a little long, but we'll see. Alright. Oh, and I made a couple notes. One was just how Miranda has apparently experimented with terraforming and creating new life. I forgot to put that in the notes earlier. But also one, I don't remember if I said it during the recording or if I thought of it after. I think I did say it during. But Prometheus, Pandora, and the Sphinx you might be able to map them to Cornelius, Athena, and Miranda respectively. And mainly I started thinking of that after.
So here it looks like there should be an anti-gravity elevator, but it's locked down. I'll need you to connect to the data stream again. I'm really sorry, 1K. I know it's a risk, but I think it'll be worth it.
Okay. But after Pandora had a comment that made it sound like Miranda is dead. Because then it was sort of wait, why is Pandora saying this? But if Pandora is analogous to Athena, then, and the way she said it, then it's like, oh, okay, now it makes some sense.
Have you seen Miranda's design for a transport system that would connect all the labs to the machine?
It's amazing, isn't it? I think she's really excited about showing this place to people one day. She also kept asking me about what kind of monuments we could build, to really transform the landscape, show the possibilities.
But her capsules only fit one person.
It's just the first iteration. Give her some time. She'll figure it out.
There are entirely too many strange things going on around here.
I cannot disagree with you, Melville. I really can't. And I wouldn't even if I wanted to. You're kind of fun. Like, I need to disagree, have a cause to disagree with her. That's right, I forgot about that. Oh man, sorry. Anyway. Just the Melville complaining when we're landing that she hates to fly. It's like, you've already technically been flying for hours since we go into sleep mode, and yeah, that whole thing. I do have that note, and I need to remember to put that in the review, because that really is like, why are you telling us this now? It made no sense. Yeah, she's gone, so I do think that is implication that Miranda has in fact died. Which this may give us more information on. This could also be why Cornelius returned.
It's over. We failed. Everything we thought we were doing. It's all ashes now.
I don't think you really believe that.
She's gone, Cornelius. She's gone because I failed her. She's gone because the machine that I built killed her. She was perfect, and now she's nothing.
I know you don't want to hear this. I know you want her to be perfect, to be blameless. But you didn't kill her, Athena. She killed herself. She killed herself because she was reckless, because she was naive. And frankly, because she was a little arrogant, too.
She was reckless because I filled her head with dreams. Dreams of the future. Of a better world. A world that nobody wants.
No, it's not the dreams that killed her. It's that we brought her here. It's that we tried to build all this outside the city. We raised her without people, without society. The wilderness is for prophets, Athena, not for children. We should have stayed. Fought for our ideas.
It's too late now. It's too late.
What? I'm sorry. I get some of it, but a lot of that was... That's not really an answer to why. No, nobody? Oh, well, here's Melville. Okay. This might trigger something. Oh, wait, no. That's Yakut. Sorry.
They lost their daughter. Right here in this ruin. Cornelius and Athena lost their daughter. Miranda's dead. So even the Founder doesn't have perfect control over this technology. Even the Founder makes mistakes. Byron was right in a way. We turned the Founder into something she never was.
Yes.
She was never perfect.
Uh-huh.
She was never infallible.
Uh-huh.
No one is.
Yep.
Listen, I understand why you and Byron see so much hope in this technology. You want us to be better, to grow. But what if it all goes wrong? If even the Founder couldn't get it right, what hope do we have? But what if one mistake is enough? One mistake was enough to kill Miranda. And the energy readings from inside the megastructure are insane. What if we try to use it and blow a hole in the planet?
Yeah, let's go with that one.
That may be so, but what if this time it's justified? What if the megastructure really is just a catastrophe waiting to happen?
I don't feel like pushing him on the face. I'm tempted to, but I do think reasoning might be better for him.
A bit obsessive.
See?
And you're right. Nothing's really safe. Unless we choose to be sane. We don't need the megastructure to destroy ourselves.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for talking to me. The truth is, lately, I sometimes feel kind of lost. The universe is vast and threatening. History is depressing, and I need something to hold on to. Something other than fear. I have to figure out what that is.
Okay. But yeah, hang on, I'm also getting a drink of water. The Athena and Cornelius discussion there.
Thanks for your help, Wonka. The elevator should be working now. And Yakut, I'm sorry about Miranda. I know you're looking forward to meeting her.
I mean, it was an accident, and okay, yeah, she was being reckless. That's not on either of you. And the whole, oh, we should have had her in society. That would not have helped her. Look at Byron. He was always in. I mean, true, they don't have the benefit of knowing what happened to Byron here, but he was definitely in society, and that made him even more anxious to go further. It's in their nature. It's the whole. You can't always protect your children. You just have to prepare them. And they probably could have done a better job, but. So what? It's done. You have to be able to move on. I mean, it's kind of like, and I'm sorry for sounding so dismissive there. It just, I don't like how that was handled. But also that one guy back in New Jerusalem who I was calling out as a coward, because it's like, oh, you know, the pet cats that I've had, they've died, so we must do something to try to prevent suffering, to try to prevent death. It's like, that's not how that works. Death is part of it. You need to be able to accept that. If you can't, then you're lost, and you are a coward for it as well. I mean, that's harsh, yeah, but I mean, I also do see it as being true. And what the hell am I gonna do here? I guess for now, just do that. Okay. Actually, I might have this backwards. Oh wait, no, I don't. Do I still need to twist this thing around? That's a little disappointing. I was really hoping it would just open up so I could walk out, but no, I guess not. Okay. Also, I just remembered something, a quote from Winston Churchill. What is the correct number of children? 4. 2 to replace, 1 in case of emergencies, and 1 to increase the population, and then 1 in case of emergencies. It's they only had 1. Clearly, that was their problem. Where are you getting this from? Why would you think they would collapse anything down to a singularity? There's nothing to suggest that. At all. And also, that reminds me of one thing really stupid. People were like, with the Large Hadron Collider, oh, if they turn that on, it could create a singularity and the whole Earth will collapse into... It's like, let me tell you something. As powerful as the Large Hadron Collider is, the atmosphere is constantly being bombarded by particles of even higher energy. Like, cosmic rays are a lot of they're not just radiation. It's not just like really, really hot gamma rays. No, a lot of that is actually particles, and some cases very massive particles traveling at far greater speeds than we can accelerate things to on Earth, and they're colliding with the atmosphere. If that concern was founded with the Large Hadron Collider, it would have already happened from that stuff. So it's just one of those, oh my god, you have no idea what you're talking about. That's not how this works. Stop worrying. Anyway. Okay. Honestly, I would have been fine if that thread continued. I don't agree with Jeremy shutting it down, just maybe being like, Fred, stop with the caps, okay? Because it just... Even without the... I don't necessarily feel you need to interpret it as somebody yelling, but even without that, it still is, like, how do you talk with somebody that's what they're doing? That they're choosing to emphasize themselves that way? How do you engage with them? sure exactly how rare they are, but I guess it also depends on the circumstances you're looking at. Because, I mean, it's like Rockefeller, Carnegie, they did a lot. They built up so much. I mean, there's so many libraries that they built, schools and such. I mean, they did a truly great deal. I'm trying to remember, which one was it? Was it Rockefeller who he would basically just build the stuff and then walk away from it? He would just leave it. And was it Carnegie then who was like, he wouldn't just build a library, he would also build the school so people could go and read at the library, because it's like, what's the point of a library somewhere that no one could read? It just didn't have sufficient literacy. It's like, you know, he would be much more planned in that, which also had some certain disadvantages to it. But it's, yeah, what do you count here? Because, I mean, there's a lot of millionaires out there that, it's like they're millionaires, but they're constantly working for it. I'm not sure how fair it would be to say that, oh, well, they have to be giving away the money. It's like, no, that's, I mean, it's like a lot. There's a number of small business owners, like plumbers, well, any trade, any craft like that. The people running those companies could actually be millionaires. You don't realize it, especially now when, you know, they're coming out doing the house call for you, but it's, yeah, but they are constantly working, and it's more that they're millionaires because they're that valued. But if you want to talk about, you know, like the uber rich today, that it seems like they could never spend all their money, it's like, okay, yeah, there are some arguments there, but it is interesting how it does seem like modern rich, like filthy rich, is so different from past filthy rich. But it's also, there's a lot more rich people today than back then. Like, back then at the time of Rockefeller and Carnegie and such, there were maybe a couple dozen true millionaires in the United States, which at the time would also in some ways have meant the bulk of the Western world. But it's still just limiting it to the United States, like, yeah, 1 or 2 dozen. Today, there are thousands of millionaires because, like I said, you know, various trade people with small businesses, and that's a good thing. But it is still a little complicated because it's like, well, how do you want to count it? Because it's like with a plumber, that if they're still working, but it's, you know, if they're still working, then obviously they are providing a benefit, not necessarily spending their money on that, but doing that. They also employing people that, and maybe, you know, training up new plumbers and such, which we do need. We need more craft people and tradesmen. So yeah, I mean, it is just a weird thing, but it is also that, yeah, there's definitely some weird stuff with the rich today, where they just do this. I don't mean giving it to some NGO run by other rich people. Okay, that seems odd. Calling it the city. Unless this is... No, it is of New Jerusalem. Elohim does refer to building New Jerusalem in the first game. So... Oh wait, no, does it address it here? Okay, so it might be just based on that, but I mean, it's, yeah, that just seems a lot odd, but yeah. Also, I'm curious about this 5358, because there have been so many things referencing that, giving that number.
This one seems to be corrupted. It's almost like something tried to delete it as you were downloading it. Pandora, maybe.
In a way, just going back to my thinking on, like, if the Sphinx maps Miranda, the Sphinx has the least personality of the three. could be because she's no longer in the system, per se. Don't know. Okay, I just realized... Okay, I am casting a... Wait, what? Hang on just a second. What? Hang on. Let me... Wait. Okay, no, it's just the angle there. Let me see if there's a better spot here. This might be a better spot. No, that angle... The angle still looks just a little off. But no, the angle of this here, it made it look like with how the shadow... My shadow's going in such a... No, it actually is correct. But for a moment I was thinking, are the shadows not aligned properly? It is also... What is with that edge there? It's kind of weird. And it is also on that one. But I do just want to add, one thing that is like, oh, ray trace. Actually, yeah, I do have ray tracing on because that high. It's like there's no day-night system in this time of day system. This shadow could be baked in, but it does seem like it might be rendered based on that weird edge. The passageway. Okay. That's not gonna... Well... No. Not. Okay. Oh wait, no, get rid of that. There. So I definitely need this. Alright. There. And just because I like having them all together. So, and that figures. At least that's okay because, yeah, just that that is positioned such that it's fine. It really is fine because I solved it. Okay. Something back here, but also what is... Oh no, it's just like a really big moat. Oh. And there's stuff down there. Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna be going down there. Yeah, and one thing I'm kind of wondering about with the whole Miranda's death, but really any of them dying. They can't just download their consciousness somewhere? So that, you can upload it into another body as needed? So this is a triangle. I mean, that's not an illegitimate question. And it might just be, no, the systems are so advanced that you can't store it.
It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets in my ball bearings.
Okay. Yeah, at least it's not Fuller's Earth. Ooh, that stuff's murder is my understanding. Fuller's Earth is a material that is used in, Huh. Is used in filmmaking. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. Well, no, hang. There. Okay, there. Okay, now in theory... Yep, that keeps it going. So now... Shoot. I can't pick that up. Oh, yeah, no, I can't. Because the moment I do, that happens. It disconnects is what I mean by that happens. See? That'll happen the instant I pick it up. And now it's also locked. Okay. So let me just think. I feel like I don't have a choice. I was overthinking it, but I still feel like this is weird. I still feel like there's something weird here. I look for it, I'll find a stationary thing to connect this to. Like that. It didn't make any sense. It really didn't make any sense, except to do something like that. I don't... It's a maze. I mean, what else could there be? I'm sorry, but a lot of that stuff just doesn't... I'm okay with art existing for art's sake, in that it doesn't necessarily have to have a specific meaning, but it was a maze. If you can tell me it has some other meaning, it's like, no, it doesn't. Not to me, anyway. It's a maze, and it's like, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's not like when you write a story, sometimes there is an actual meaning to what I'm saying there, and it's like, no, that's it. Don't take it as something else.
She's remarkable, isn't she? She sees so much beauty in everything.
She is, you're right. But I'm not sure she doesn't see too much beauty.
Is it wrong to be delighted by the perfection of the universe? To look at what surrounds us and experience awe instead of just fear?
No, but to call it perfection implies a kind of moral value that it doesn't have. The universe is cold, Athena. It doesn't care about us or about life or civilization. It fundamentally cannot care. But Miranda seems to think it's almost benevolent, purposeful.
You're right. But have you considered that maybe she sees something we can't see? A step ahead? You know, Cornelius, if we succeed, the next generation will not be like us. They might see the world in ways we never could have imagined. Maybe she's the first sign of that.
I hope so. I really do, Athena. You know that I love her, and I am perpetually amazed that this being we created that came solely from our minds is so profoundly different and unique. That does strike me as a kind of miracle. But it's also a huge responsibility, and I worry about our choices.
Okay. In a conversation between Athena and Cornelius, it is said that Miranda came from their minds, and yet she still is so unique and amazing to them. It defies their predictions. Cornelius even refers to this as a miracle. And it legitimately sounds like they actually succeeded at a child, which does distinguish her from the rest. I don't exactly know how, because they've not really explained the gold disc stuff, how the gold disc produces any of them. But yeah. I do want to add something else. This may sound weird, but I'm not liking the addition of Cornelius in this family unit. He came in later. Well, he came in later within the storytelling. His involvement, well, we don't really know him. His involvement isn't really explained despite so much foundation being built prior to his addition. I mean, that's a weird way to put it. With so much foundation built between Miranda and Athena, his involvement is hard to understand. At such a late date. Yeah, it's just... If he were more the adoptive father, where he sought out and actually found Athena and encountered Miranda and took on this role, that would be one thing. But instead, it seems like this was planned between them, and it's like, we don't know him. We still don't know him, but we were already getting to know Miranda, we were already getting to know Athena, and there wasn't Cornelius. And it's also an element of... Well, here, and actually, yeah, this is actually very, very much an important point along with this. Why is he necessary here? / why are there no other children? Athena being special / unique is fine, since she's the one who transcended in TP1. But then he's just here. If he and Athena could achieve this, why not any other new human of the nearly 1,000 created? Why create Miranda separate from the city when the intention was apparently not to be completely alone from the city? Cornelius came back, though Athena didn't. I mean, it really is a if. As I said so many parts ago, I'm okay with the idea of Miranda being just the daughter of Athena, that she created her, or even that she tried to recreate herself in a way. Like, I think I did say, what if she just recreated the simulation, copied herself in there, and without the memories, but let the algorithms run through again to succeed, and that produced Miranda as a daughter for her, as opposed to everyone else just being derived from the gold disc. It's like you could have it where there wasn't actually a father, which is fine in the circumstances. Science fiction, they're robots. There's nothing wrong with that. But his involvement, especially with apparently they did merge their minds or whatever, or created Miranda from their two minds. Exactly how that's working there, not really explained. Don't really need detail. Well, no, a little bit of detail. Was it like a science experiment, or was it some kind of quasi-sexual reproduction where there was in fact contributions from both like that? I don't know. And in some ways it would help for clarity, just as far as what kind of child Miranda is. Is she a science experiment or something else? But it's still, I feel like he's been tacked on, and it just... As weird as it would be, I think if I were at Crow Team and with this stuff, I would have been like, why is he here? Like, especially at this point, it's like, I think I would be questioning, why do we need him here? And if it's like, no, we need him here for these reasons, it's like, okay, then why do we not have him there? Start referencing a father earlier, and just so that at least then it's laid. There's a foundation laid that there is a father figure for Miranda, that there's a father to Miranda. Instead of it say, oh, and suddenly Cornelius was here. I mean, it feels so much like it's just, oh, and suddenly he's here, he's involved. What? And especially with the whole, we don't know where he is. We haven't met him.
What is freedom?
We still have no answers,
Is it merely
so...
to be ruled by those who speak one's language or share one's customs? No. That is merely a more convenient servitude. Is it to have no obligations, no loyalties? No. That is not to be free, but to be alone. What of freedom from hunger and thirst? Here we are closer to the truth. For freedom requires life. But one may have all the meat and all the wine in the world and still not be free. The most important freedom of all is the freedom to speak one's mind, to make one's thoughts public without fear, and so participate openly and boldly in democracy. It is the freedom of the dissenter and the gadfly, the rebel and the fool, that is the true measure of whether a city is free.
Yeah. Can't really disagree with him on those points. I'm sorry, what was the name of this? Oh, come on. There we go. Dismantling. Got it. Okay. Not there for now. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so no, that won't work. Oop, no, not quite there. Alright, I'm just gonna have to do it this way. Sorry, I wanted to pick it up and put it down again more easily. We also haven't had the goal explained yet. Why is it 1,000? And how is 1K special? Because I don't doubt that 1K is special in some form. Aw. Okay. I'm not certain, but I think it's gonna be this. Shit. Oh wait, no. This is fine, because I can do that.
Good solve, 1K.
Okay. And... I don't think that there's... I mean, there's no lasers here in the puzzle proper, so I guess there's just none at all. I probably should have... Well, it doesn't matter too much. I was gonna say I should probably have grabbed the thing just the same. The teleporter and brought it down where it would be accessible. Okay, so what have we got here? Okay. Well, I need a screenshot, and that also means, give me a moment. I need to pause the recording. Okay, can unpause. I don't like, if I'm going to be pulling up the Steam overlay, that it might show friends list. But it's, I know I can't use this because that's too small. Okay, so let's... Okay, so based on that, guessing I'm over here. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's good. I'm just gonna go head straight over. So it should be the other side of this, like the far side of this from where I am right now. Oh, this is Yakut. Okay. Okay, I guess we're not talking. I hit buttons, it just, nothing happened. Melville, how about you? You want to talk? There we go.
What is it? From examining the data, I think it simply came down to not taking enough precautions. Clearly, protocols existed that would prevent such accidents, but she didn't apply them.
What
That's
happened,
a
though?
technical answer. If you're looking for something more philosophical, I think it's easy to mistake insight for revelation. She thought she was meant to discover something, as if there was some force guiding her. And so she discounted the outcomes that didn't match her expectations.
How do we know this? I'm not disagreeing with her, but it's, again, we don't really know what happened.
Personally, I'd focus on creating things that help human beings. But her desire to spread life seems admirable to me. If most of the universe is dead, not doing anything with all that space seems like a waste.
Okay. After learning about Miranda dying, we don't know how she died, and yet Melville will discuss it as though we are aware of the details. That there were precautions she ignored, and that she ignored results that defied her expectations, as though she had a special destiny. Will we learn the details later, making it for writing in regards to the timeline, or will we never know, making it for writing by having something significant go unexplained? All we know is a lab collapsed, apparently with her inside. Okay. Alright, so it should be back here. Whatever it is. Right? Unless I've got to things unless I'm not reading the map right. It is very possible. Okay, why can't I climb this? I've climbed other things this steep. It's very inconsistent with stuff like that. So was the first game, where just some stuff seems scripted. Not seeing anything, so... But it is technically true that, based on this image, it does go further out. And you know, this does match what we see here. So there should be something here. I just don't know what it is I'm even trying to look, even trying to find, even trying to look for. Alright, let me try looking at the next one. Just right down here to the south, and in the first of the, well, I guess ribs, we'll call them. So the opposite side of right here. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, then let's head back. It is just knowing what it is I'm looking for can make such a difference. And it is most likely going to be on the structure. Here it is. Alright. And it's... The next one is down and within, so... I'm not there yet. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the story. It's kind of funny. It really is working out where I am enjoying the gameplay of this more than I enjoyed the gameplay of the base game. It was still good, don't get me wrong. I did enjoy the gameplay of the base game, though it had more issues than I've run into here. Actually... Yeah. This has also had some puzzles with bad designs. But the spark system is nice for addressing some of those issues. So it doesn't seem as bad. Okay. Oop. I had a feeling something like that would happen. And just... Okay, no. Oh, wait, yeah, what am I doing? Okay. Okay. Oh. I don't like this. Oh, that figures. That is so much slower. Okay. All right. Shit. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. No. That does actually make some sense. Okay, so now I can use this. I guess that is a problem. Oh, wait, maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. No, it is. Alright. Oh, no. This side. Got it. Huh? Why is that? Oh. Yeah. Shit. I really hate how this works. You should be able to disconnect specific ones without having to pick it all back up. There. That was not bad design. I don't care for this design, but I can't say it's bad design. Alright. Not how I want to get down. How do I get down? Is this way, it says. Okay, I see. Okay. So this... Well, yeah. So I'm about here, so I just want to try going this way. That looks like it right there. Let's take care of that before I have a chance to forget. And yes, I am recognizing that the frame rate is crap at the moment. Not entirely sure why. Since this is an RTX 2080, don't forget. I mean, yeah, I know there's plenty of things that are faster than it now, but still, it shouldn't be having problems. Although, well, here, let's... Let's turn that down. No, that's not doing it. Wow. This shouldn't be reflections. No. I don't know. This is just a really, really intense area, I guess. Alright. And I also don't remember what is it over there? How did I not notice that and go pick it up, whatever it is?
When the heavens are silent, what is a prophet? And what is a tyrant?
A tyrant would be somebody who, like, subjugates his people, takes away their freedoms, especially one for his own benefit, one that, you know, would cause harm to his own people. Those he should have a responsibility and duty towards. And a prophet, I mean, that gets a little complicated because, you know, some would say that this is a prophet and that's a prophet, while others wouldn't say such things. I mean, so what is... Alright. That is kind of interesting. Huh, I like that. Alright. There. There. Okay. This doesn't seem that bad, I'll be honest. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. Come on. Aw, come on. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that should actually be fine. Although, no. Well, yeah, not quite. There. Okay. Okay. Now this... Okay, yeah. Oops. There. Okay. That needed red. I have red over here, but I've got no idea how to connect that out. Get that out. Although, was I able to get red in that? Yeah, but I needed the blue there. I don't know. We'll to think on it a little bit. But it's also, I don't think there's any point around here to connect to, so I'll worry about it later. Now let's just get out of here. And who knows, part of the solution might be down there. It's doubtful, but it is possible. And also, yeah, I need to come back up anyway to actually build the bridge. So there's no reason not to head down there. Kind of funny if you look there at how the shadow's getting impacted. Shouldn't be happening. But it is. And that's not like just screen space kind of stuff. That behavior looked very different from that. Looked like some sort of odd occlusion system that was not quite doing what it was supposed to be doing. Okay. I got no idea if I'm gonna what I might need to do here, but at least these are both free now and on this side, and I can get them back over there if I need to. So yeah, what is it that I'm even trying to do? Oh wait, no, I'm done. I only needed 2 weights. The whole thing down here is I guess it's just set up so you can jump out if you need to.
Having a friend like Byron is a rare blessing. Someone who listens to you, who disagrees, but still appreciates your thoughts. The more we explore this island, the more convinced I become that he was wrong. And the megastructure is a threat to all of us. But without people like him, I'm not sure New Jerusalem is worth saving.
Fair enough. Okay, the dodo was also stupid, okay? It legitimately was. It didn't learn not to walk up to people when the people then pulled a gun out on them. I mean, it was stupid. But I do also want to add this. That because there are some people that let's try to resurrect the woolly mammoth. I have no idea why anyone would think trying to resurrect the woolly mammoth would be a good idea. Because that thing has been extinct for thousands of years. It will not be adapted to modern climates, and the modern environments will not be adapted to it. The dodo is a very reasonable extinct species to try to bring back, because it was it's only been extinct for 150 years. Very little would have adapted. And in theory, because it's you think the samples would be fresher, that you'd have a better chance of getting that genetic information. Could be wrong there, but it's still that makes a lot more sense to try to resurrect than a woolly mammoth. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, and there is also the question, because the dodo going extinct. It's like, yeah, we hunted it. Well, we were a particularly effective predator for it. I mean, that is how other species can go extinct, is their predators are very effective. And it is also the case that not all, because some people would be like, oh, but you know, we not all species would hunt another species to extinction, that we're the only ones that would hunt needlessly, you know, not just for food. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure that there are plenty of species that they do, in fact, hunt others basically for sport, that they do harm others for sport. More or less. I mean, true, they probably don't have a sense of sport, but it's... I'm trying to remember which species it is. I know dolphins are a really, really terrible species. Like, they have so many behaviors that's like, oh, God, what? Why? No. They're really bad. But no, I'm pretty... What is it? I can't quite remember. I do... One thing that just did in my mind, it's not exactly the same, but, because I knew somebody who used to live in Alaska, and one of the things that she mentioned was that polar bears are particularly scary. Not only because they are the largest species of bear, but because they will just walk up and kill you. They don't need to be provocated to just kill a person. Black bears, brown bears, they actually, like, you know, don't necessarily want to even interact with people. But polar bears, no, they'll just walk up and kill you. So, I mean, yeah, there are certain species that are just hostile. So it's not just a human thing.
Man, this sucks. It's one thing hearing about the symptoms, it is another totally to experience them. I feel like an insect trapped in resin, slowly congealing. I can keep working for a while, though. There's still a bunch of critical tasks. I don't know what I'll do when I'm done. A lot of people have gone home, but Alexandra's still here. I don't think she's left even once, not even when her best friend died. We chatted a bit yesterday. She likes peanut ice cream. Not pistachio. Peanut. Well, at least we can agree that strawberry is an abomination.
Oh, screw you. Strawberry's great. Okay. Peanut ice cream is, I mean, it depends. On its own, probably not. What the hell am I supposed to do with this? Okay, for now, let me do this. Let me have access. So I need to somehow get blue light. Oh, wait. No. Duh. Hang on. I'm being stupid. Which I know is not that surprising. There we go. Well, for some reason, I was thinking I had to get over there. Okay. Although I do now have the problem of how do I get back? Oh. Oh. No, I do know how. There. Okay. You know what? Actually, hang on. So I don't need to worry about any of it. There. There. So that I don't even need to touch. I don't need to move. But no, for whatever reason, I was thinking I couldn't... That, like, this was the light source, not that. I was thinking I was going blue to red, not red to blue. Once I stopped being that kind of idiot. Then it's like, oh yeah, this is easy. So there is something over there. Okay. I don't know, I just fan for it. It does seem like, you know, you can just, you know, keep going. Okay. Right, so that's not specifically helpful. Oh, there. For now, yeah, just there. Actually, yeah, let's fall down. I wanna look around some. Although I am not seeing anything. Which is also a little weird because... Oh, okay. Yeah. Ah, damn it, I shouldn't have left that up there. Okay, so that's where the tunneler is. Which I do need. Let's see how much I can just bring with me. Oh, nope. Damn it. There we go. Perfect. So that I can't have it be that way. What? Why did that fall? I'll be honest, I also have no idea what it is I'm looking at. Is it really that basic? It's just, I need to somehow connect to that? I mean, it seems like there's got to be something more going on, right? I mean, at the same time, yeah, there is the problem of I'm not sure how we can even connect to that. I don't think that's a switch there. Maybe it is. It doesn't quite look like it. Look like any. Of course, it doesn't matter. There's no way to get to it. Okay, here, let me start with that. It's a lousy idea, but I'll still try it. I hate that. Damn it! There. Oh, what? Hang on. Why is that now open? It didn't seem like it was open before. So then, hang on. Oh, okay. Never mind. This is a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. I didn't realize that the gate was only partial in the front. Yeah, this is poorly designed because it's very unclear that this is even viable. Yeah, I mean, that sadly isn't surprising, but it was fast enough, so yeah.
I can't even get my brain to think like that.
Yeah, you've told me that before. And I don't see anything around. I'm very curious as to why there was the blue thing. The one blue receiver that's on the tower. Yeah, I just... Yeah, I want to go this way. Nope, not there. Come on. There is something here. Ah, right there. Okay. Let's hit it. Oh, we've got... Oh, no. There isn't another thing to look at. Seriously, this guy got everywhere. And how? He had to have solved some of these puzzles and such for that to... It's weird.
There's a kind of peace here in the desert. A perfect silence. This is a dead place. More dead than almost anywhere else on Earth. If the ground could have a personality, it would be malevolent. But as I said before, all this in some sense does not exist at all. It does not hate us. It is simply the opposite of everything that life requires. When you sit in the dunes and you hear only the wind and nothing else at all, and all the complexities of civilization fade away, you truly understand that spiritual peace is a great evil, a kind of shallow banality that we must always strive against. It is spiritual excitement and enthusiasm which sustain our humanity. Spiritual peace
is a vile and cowardly surrender to oblivion.
Oh, no. Okay. No. There. Oh, yeah. Need this here? And that actually is a problem. Okay. Aw, son of a... Although, wait, I'm overthinking this, aren't I? Well, maybe. Maybe not. Okay, here, let me do it this way then. That figures. And I'm now stuck in here. I don't like this one. This is... Especially with the whole... Now the thing on the tower is turned off because of this. So yeah, I don't... No, I don't like this one. Because this very much feels... I have 3 of these things? I thought I only had 2. Yeah, there. No. Other way. Yeah. Although... Hang on. Oh, yeah. Nope. I have a feeling that's not quite how you're supposed to solve this one. That you're supposed to be using more than just blue, but that's all you actually need, it seems. Okay, this way. Here it is. of weird, actually. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Okay, so that's not it. That's not gonna do it. Wait, no, that's why I already tried to. Nope. That's not, yeah. I'm sorry, I fine, they're making these more complex, but this is a lousy point of view to have for trying to do these. It really is. This is not possible as a solution. And not even remotely close. Not even remotely close. Haven't I already tried this? Nope, because I would have gotten it. it. Nope. I don't think this can possibly do it. Oh, no, it is. It is a solution. Alright, there. But let's, get the blue receiver thing set up again. Let's also see if I can figure out the other thing. Where is it? Okay. So I think it would be in 2. It might be in 3, but I think it's in 2. But let's talk to Yakut first.
I don't know. Still feeling a bit shaken by Miranda's death. Thanks, 1K. Maybe in a while. I'm still processing.
Looks like it should be from 2. I think it's from 3, but maybe. I did it with something else, but whatever, that's okay. Alright. So I do have access to red here. Let's head back over to the thing, because I don't even know the direction I need to go. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, no, that's not it. It's one color. Can't tell which one that is. I mean, that appears to be the one I already got. Yeah, so it must be this one. Since it's still colored in. Well, the icon isn't faded on the compass, I should say. Okay, and it's on this side. This one doesn't have any lasers in it. There. Which suggests I need to check out that one. Where is it? It is on this side, and it's red. Yeah, nothing down beneath me is gonna work. I mean, in theory, might be able to reach it from 2, but it'd be horrendous. Is there anything like a stationary point here? Well, no, because stationary ones would need to have lines marking their paths. Where the hell is 3? So I ran by... Wow, okay. Jeez. Okay, no, that wasn't. For a moment I thought I saw something. But I did not. Like a line suggesting a connection, but no. Man, this isn't reasonable. If it is, you're supposed to shoot off a red from here. 'Cause, I mean, well, yeah. I mean, for one thing, all the way back here, yeah, there's no angle. There is no angle at all. None at all. Okay. But where... There was one with an accumulator. And that the one with the accumulator also had a red source. Pretty sure there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing that this can connect to. It's definitely not this one, which is what, 2? 4, okay. I don't think that the triangle is viable. That seems too far out of the way. But the other triangle was also up here. I just don't remember where. Which is really why a minimap would be so nice. It is getting late. Yeah, I'm behind the thing, and there's no indication of any way to like bounce the thing into position. Okay, this is one with an accumulator though, right? No, this isn't. Never mind. This is only that, but there was nothing. Well, unless there's something up there, which seems highly unlikely. Oh no, highly like that. There actually is something there. Okay. So that's promising. Because that means it might just be I need to have a lens somewhere and then aim that, use that to connect. Because now I have a red source there that'll definitely reach. I just need a lens to actually direct it. There's no lens in this. So it's not here. Okay, there's the triangle. How far away is it? Oh, it's right there. Well, still have my doubts. Wait, no, it's over here. Okay, I definitely have my doubts. There's like no way in hell. Wow, it is really gonna be too far away. Yeah, there's absolutely no way. Yeah, no. I wouldn't even be able to get the laser in there, plus how would you get it out? Alright, let's just head over to the thing and look around from there. And just try to figure out from there what I can see that I might be able to connect it to. There it is. It's just the whole, from here I might be able to see lines. Like, what other locations will... What other puzzles are accessible, are visible from here. Okay. It honestly doesn't seem like anything will be. The trees really do not help any. I swear I'm not trying to bother you, Yakut. But yeah, I mean, there doesn't seem to be anything that it could possibly connect to. I mean, 3 here, nothing sees it from inside. Oh wait, no, 3 doesn't have anything. Doesn't have any light manipulation inside of it. And I also don't think that there's anything that can do. There. I don't know, in theory it could reach it. Like if I had a lens, I could actually connect it from here to here. That would not be a problem. But there is no lens, is there? Oh, no, there is. How do you like that? I am so glad I spotted that. Oh my god, that would have annoyed me, because depending, I might have eventually decided, like, after finishing the review, to come back, to look up a walkthrough would find it and then be like, it was in the damn corner. Oh. Aside from going on the philosophical and morality kind of tangents that I do to provide my commentary on some of what it's presenting, this review playthrough could almost be useful.
But is not also a weapon, and no human that would not wield it as one.
I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of tools I wouldn't wield as a weapon. He's very pessimistic. And how would a cup? A cup is a tool. It's used for, moving things. How is that a weapon? How is... I'm just trying to think, going to simple machines. How are some of those weapons? I mean, they can be turned into weapons if you do other things with them, but I don't know. She's still just very pessimistic. Alright, so hopefully we find out what is up with the blue receiver. And it's the Sphinx again.
Prometheus was bound for many years, his torment seemingly eternal, until one day Zeus commanded his son, the great hero Heracles, to free the Titan from the rock. Why did Zeus relent?
I mean, that is also true, but at least I think it is. At least I'm pretty sure that is the case, that Prometheus had information. Yeah, let's go with it, because I'm pretty sure that is the part of the actual myth.
Is helping those you love more important than justice?
Yeah, I shouldn't have gone with that one.
And yet you will, and so will we. Between what is right and what is necessary, there lies
I should have gone with
abyss.
what I initially was thinking.
The time of dreams is at hand, creature of clay. To save your friend, you must do as Heracles did. But what will follow, none can see.
Okay.
Well, at least this part is consistent. The megastructure is opening again.
All right, everyone. Assemble at the VTOL as soon as possible. Melville, keep an eye on the energy readings, please.
Yeah, so still no explanation for that. Yeah, none. I mean, maybe that, activated the thing there? I don't know. Not well designed, potentially. I mean, maybe it is just randomly there. It might not have a purpose, which would be really bad, in my opinion, because, then why? I don't know. I mean, some of this stuff, it just feels like it's... If you had the ability to fly around, if you could have the overhead view, you would understand it, but you don't. This game does not allow that at all.
I don't share Byron's enthusiasm for the megastructure. I don't know if the founder really intended for us to be here, and I certainly don't trust this Prometheus entity. But Byron is one of us, and we don't leave people behind. So we're finding Prometheus and freeing him, whether Pandora likes it or not. Here's how this mission is going to go. 1K, it's clear to me that you have some kind of special affinity for this place, and that the entities respond to you more strongly than they do to us.
At all?
Once you're inside, I want you to take point. Do whatever you need to free Prometheus, but remember that our prime objective is to save our friend. Melville, I want you to stay at the VTOL and let Yakut and 1K go in. I'm going to stay behind as protocol requires. I don't love the idea of sitting this one out. Byron is my oldest friend, but we're doing this by the book.
I mean, fair enough. Damn, something entered my mind. Now I can't think of it. Oh well. You know, it also just occurred to me. We've got this whole thing with there's limited resources and all that, limited energy, and yet we're never concerned with that here. Like, it's not, oh, we need to figure out some way to tap into that to recharge the VTOL. Okay.
All right, I'm taking us in. Let's hope we can find the big guy.
We also haven't gotten any explanation yet for how this was built. I mean, yeah, there is that advanced technology, but how the hell did Athena figure any of that out? I mean, the idea that there's actually, like, thousands more of the new humans out here would have explained that, because then they could have constructed this, or at least together they could have come up with the discoveries necessary to just will this into existence from those particle cloud stuff. I mean, that really has not been explained. Just the level of genius that is necessary here. And it's like, nah, we're not explaining that to you. Hopefully I will remember to make that note. Okay, good. When this is over, but we can get at least this far, so. Anyway. I'm very confused. Whereas the true magic, the perfect beauty that feels like revelation, is found underneath in what he dismisses as clockwork. Yet this whole second paragraph is him saying that that the clockwork is something that, while we may not understand, that God does. And that and if he doesn't, that there would be a value to it as well. It's like this paragraph cannot follow if you've read this one. It doesn't align. Because I'm saying, what is he dismissing as clockwork? Yeah, if it's just repeating, it's a piece of clockwork. But then he's making the point that to us that might seem dead, but it doesn't have to be. So it's. I'm sorry, but this doesn't follow. This is like. The point you're trying to make here is the one he's making, but you're saying that he was wrong. What? Very confusing. And hang on, one thing also just occurred to me. Did I actually put it in here? I don't think I did. Just why Cornelius of the first companions and all new humans. Why did Athena not work with another to create Miranda? This question in part stems from not knowing Cornelius, so we cannot know if there was an element of love there as what would be found between real humans. I'm saying it really is he feels slapped in. Like just put in after the fact. And it is confusing. Because I don't think I could defend his addition if this were my story. If I'm writing it, I think I would have to either go backwards to make sure everything is explained, or just not have him there. Okay. So that's probably how I'm going to be getting out. Coming down that elevator. Let's just stay on the path for now. Yep, if there's an elevator... Well, okay, I'll be going up in that elevator.
Yay,
but, yeah.
I found another elevator.
You were literally standing outside of it.
My favorite.
Okay, I'm just... Shut up.
Once again,
oh.
I have no idea where I am. No sign of Prometheus so far.
This is troubling. This is what we found and had to shut down from Melville. Was that in the beginning? No. That was in... Actually, yeah, the previous part.
I know I've said this before, but look at the size of this. How can all of this be one machine?
This is what you get when one machine builds a bigger machine, which builds an even bigger machine.
That's our whole history, isn't it? The whole history of humankind. And it's not just machines. It's science, it's literature. Knowledge builds on knowledge.
Yeah. Leading to exponential growth. But, you don't always get things going bigger. Sometimes you do get them going smaller. And look at that. Look at that there. The temporal artifacting. Okay.
Be careful, 1K. We don't know what's down there.
I also don't know why the hell this exists. Like, why would this have been built? Yeah. Yeah, well, that figures. Okay, there. Okay. That's really not comfortable to do. Okay. Yeah. This path. And I know it probably isn't the smartest thing for me to be running constantly. That's what I'm doing. Oh, no. That one. There. Oh, I thought it was on this face, not that face. I think I'm going the right way to get back. No, I am not. I literally undid the shortcut I was trying to take. Ah, well. Okay. Didn't I? Wait, I'm a little confused. Oh, no, that's right. The fork in the road was a little bit further back. Yeah, it's at the top of these stairs, essentially. Ah, here it is. No. Yeah, because I went this way instead of back this way. Okay. I know I could do that one next. I feel like trying to work on these first. That like the more cinematic angle for seeing him release is going to be there. So let's do that last. Is down this way. Oh. Okay. I didn't even realize that was a fork. Yeah, so that's By the way, I'm not sure if I've mentioned in this review playthrough at all, I don't like heights. So some of this is not that pleasant to me. Oh, hey, Yakut. Okay, don't say hello.
I don't think you can get up here, 1K. Guess I'll have to do a puzzle after all. It can't be that hard, right? It's not like everyone is depending on me.
Oh, shut up and just do it. Besides, it's not really even a puzzle. You just like need to go and pull a pin out.
But if this has to connect over here, then... Wait. If I do this, and then that... What?
What it's worth, I understand him.
I did it! Wow! I feel really smart. Also, never doing that again.
That's fine with me. I'm okay with taking these all on, Yakut. You're good. We are currently upside down, by the way. Now we're right side up. Okay. Here it is. Yep, this way. Wait, this isn't where I want to be. This is where Yakut had to do it. Okay. Yeah, I want to... Ah, here it is. I just took a wrong turn. Okay. Okay, I guess that does make sense. There's a point back at the start to actually release him, so I just need to head back to do that. And it makes a lot of sense, because that way you can't miss whatever cinematic thing is about to happen. Plus, it will help with timing as far as the whole, you gotta run for your life now kind of stuff, you know, it's... Because we consistently have needed to run for our lives when we complete something in the structure, in the mega structure. Yakut, leave if you can. Like, legitimately, now is the time to not be here. And I know I can't actually tell him that, but still. Alright.
I thank you, Son of Man, for breaking my chains. Too long has the flame been hidden by fear and mystery. It is time to put away these childish things and for you to know the truth of the Alpha and the Omega, of the beginning and the end. I will send you visions of the truth, but remember that prophecies are a heavy burden.
New Jerusalem sounds like such a beautiful place. So, how did you decide to leave? I know what we're trying to accomplish here, and I believe in it. But for you, New Jerusalem was home. What changed that?
It took me a long time to realize that something was wrong. Oh, I'd noticed that something was off, that something had changed since the early days, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. So I ignored it. And then one day I woke up to realize I was no longer Athena. Instead, I had been transformed into the Founder, a remote figure of legend mythologized in my own time.
But if it bothered you, couldn't you just talk to them? If you share the truth with someone, they should change their mind, shouldn't they?
Oh, I wished it worked that way, Miranda, I really do, but I barely knew the last generations. In the beginning, I was there for every birth. I explained our history, talked about our future, but at some point I got so busy building that future that I lost touch. They thought of me as a remote figure because that's what I was.
But can you change that?
I tried, but they already saw me as the Founder. The myth was too powerful, and it was already taking on a life of its own. I'd set a goal of 1,000 citizens. The number was arbitrary. Just a nice round number, nothing more, but just like I became the Founder, it became the goal, another part of the myth. And maybe that could have been all right. Myths are a part of who we are, but something else crept in. The old human self-hatred.
So why didn't you just tell them to change? To go a different way? They would have listened to you.
No, they would have obeyed me, like my siblings in the simulation had obeyed. And that's when I realized I had to leave.
We can show them the future, Miranda, but we can't force them to accept it.
There were others in here. Like, there was one thing there and looked like another over there, so... yeah. And we got another one.
I have it. After all this time, I have it. I finally have it. The
Where are you?
Of the cosmos. From quarks to galactic filaments, everything that makes the world what it is makes us who we are, in a single equation. The key to understanding the machine that is the universe, and to controlling it. A theory of everything, and she was right. The language of creation is a melody, and it's beautiful. Every future is possible now. Every future, except one with Miranda in it. I can do anything, except bring her back. Or unbreak Cornelius's heart.
Byron was right. The Founder was always a fiction. She's just a person.
A theory of everything. She solved it. She solved the last puzzle.
You need to get out of there. We'll talk about this later.
All this time, we thought we were honoring Athena, but all we did was betray everything she believed in. She must have been so lonely. We might as well have exiled her. Maybe that's what all this is about. The puzzles, the towers, the entities. It's a test. A way for us to prove that we're worthy of her legacy.
Yeah, you're still kind of deifying her with that.
Finally, it all makes sense. Anti-gravity, matter synthesis, teleportation. It's not just one new technology. It's control over physics.
That's
Manipulating the base layer of reality itself.
Not quite what a theory of everything will allow, but...
of the universe. If we can gain control of the megastructure, we can do anything we want. I'm not even talking about our energy problem. We can build anything we want. We can go anywhere we want. It's all up to us.
That's what Athena wanted for us.
Not
to give
quite.
us a chance to be who we want to be.
But we haven't earned it, really. I think more so you'd say all these new puzzles were to try to reinvigorate the spirit to get us here. But that the knowledge itself is not what we are to earn, or we're to get.
Is everyone okay?
All good. I'm taking us back now.
That's a relief. Meanwhile, there's been a development. You'll see when you land. How are things on your end?
The energy fluctuations seem to be dying down. Looks like the system is coming out of lockdown.
Good. Let's hope we don't regret this.
And these energy clouds just fly about? That seems terribly dangerous.
We haven't had any problems so far.
Except for losing one of the first companions, of course. No, I don't blame you, Al. I know what he's like. And I'm the one who agreed to all this in the first place. That's why I had to see it for myself. It is dreadfully imposing, though, isn't it? Hard to believe the founder would build something so sinister.
The mayor's here?
Well, this should be interesting.
Self-important asshole. I mean, that's who Herman is. And he's not alone, of course. Helga and Thekla? I'm guessing?
1K, welcome back. I'm sure you're surprised by my presence here. Don't worry, neither I nor my advisors will be getting...
No, Helga would not be one of his advisors.
But I've decided that I need to see this place for myself. These visions sent to you by the entity that calls itself Prometheus are deeply concerning, of course, but we cannot take them at face value. In fact, it's crucial that we do not do so. We cannot simply abandon all that we believe because of a dream, no matter how vivid. No. If the founder really built all this, then it must have a purpose. It must be a test, designed to remind us of the trials that created us. But what is she trying to tell us? What are we being tested for? I believe that Byron's fate shows us the dangers of temptation. As Elohim attempted to deceive Athena in the simulation, commanding her not to ascend, so Prometheus is deceiving us with his visions. Undoubtedly, they felt real to you. But surely you'll agree that we can't simply jettison our most cherished beliefs based on a dream. At least allow for the possibility that there is more to this than meets the eye. After all, can it really be a coincidence that you came along on this mission? It seems to me that you have been chosen. You are the fulfillment of the goal. Don't forget that.
Oh no, it is Helga. Why the hell would Helga be here? As an advisor? I'm kind of guessing there's... No, apparently not. I just want to see here, actually, save that video. Okay, so I will be getting to these tomorrow. Let me also get 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so I'm just missing 1 star in here. Yeah, because it was the one I couldn't figure that one out. Alright, ah, yes. Okay. Alright, I'm just thinking of how I want to put this. And hang on, let me mute. There. A theory of everything wouldn't allow for such manipulation like that. I mean, it's just because you have a complete understanding of physics does not mean that that then enables you to ignore laws of physics. Sorry. And it's also, I'm not sure I fully agree. Well, I'm not sure if I fully agree with the idea of a theory of everything, but at the same time, though, the laws of physics are consistent with themselves, so there would be like a single collection of mechanics to define them all. But the idea of a single equation that would do it all, no, I don't necessarily see that. And I certainly would reject the idea that somebody could ever figure that out just from the point of view of Earth. Like, there's way too much complexity that we just would have no ability to observe from here to gain enough. And certainly in too small a length of time to see enough. I mean, it's... I remember when I took an astronomy class back in high school, so oh boy, was that a long time ago. But it's still... one of the things that the teacher pointed out was that an astronomy textbook is out of date the moment it is printed, because that's how rapidly we're learning new things with astronomy. And it's like, yeah, astronomy is not going to be the only scientific field that would be like that. So the idea that it that you could figure it all out just from Earth is ludicrous. So there's that. There's also, I'm not really liking that right now we aren't having Herman essentially deposed. I guess would be a way to put it. That we're not... I want this final act to be more than just okay, we have to prove to them that they're wrong. That final vision that we got there where Athena is basically saying that, yeah, it was just arbitrary, but I got deified, so it got elevated as well. I mean, it's like, if anything, Herman should have been back there because it should have led to such a crisis in New Jerusalem amongst the citizens that it's almost a civil war that's going to be happening there. Okay? So him coming here and just being the jackass that he is, I don't feel that that's necessarily appropriate, but it is... I I just feel like we should have that at its climax now. And then the final part is like tracking things down. Like, I don't. My concern right now, and I think this is the best way I'm going to be able to put it, is that it doesn't make sense to me for the story to potentially wrap up, and we're at the final act. Well, as far as the gameplay goes. I don't like the idea that we're going to be wrapping up on, yeah, Athena should not have been deified. Now, partly that's because of the whole, I've been saying that since the freaking beginning of the game, okay? So yes, I do have some bias. It's like, no, I've been saying that from the beginning. That building up to a people having to understand that I don't like that. Because, like, no, we should have, that was easy to figure out from day one. Minute one, even. So, yeah, I'm just... I don't know, we'll see, because it's also, they end up wrapping up some things within, like, going from one zone to the next, doing some of that. So it may still work out, but it's just... I have my concerns. And also one thing, as far as the whole, like, oh, we could, this theory of everything, with all that, we could solve all of our problems, go anywhere, do anything. It's like, yeah, I'm not, yeah, if I get the option to, I'm not letting that happen. Because as I said, we've not earned that. Athena earned it. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ludicrous, but Athena earned that. We didn't. No one else did. None of the new humans did. She did. So, we're not worthy of it. Because, I mean, the whole thing about, well, a very significant portion of the original game was achieving worthiness to transcend. Athena did. No one else did. She earned that. We haven't. 1K, I would not be surprised if we find Athena and 1K is basically given the option of sharing the information or hiding it. That would not surprise me. Hopefully it is not a contrivance where it's like you have to destroy it and then just leave New Jerusalem to whatever. It's like, no, I mean, ultimately, so long as I'd be okay with the outcome being no, we don't get that information, we don't get that knowledge, but the deification is broken so that people do start leaving New Jerusalem and trying to establish more, trying to do more, just without the theory of everything. Because as I said, I don't think that's necessary for this. I mean, it's like the problems that they're facing are not going to be solved by that. Their fear of progress is not solved by the ultimate achievement of progress. It's by allowing themselves to progress. So, yeah. Alright, so let's make some notes here. Apparently, Athena somehow learned a theory of everything. And also one other thing that I want to add with the whole, I don't just consider a theory of everything just for humanity, at least at this point, to be ludicrous. It's also that it's a sci-fi trope. And I dislike sci-fi tropes. I do. At least when it's something like this, like, oh, it's so powerful, it's so amazing. It's, you know, just like we accidentally unearth a bacteria that'll just kill everyone. It's ridiculous. That's not how it works at all. Don't do that. So I do also have some dislike for that. I mean, there are other tropes where it's like, no, that's more reasonable, at least can be handled in a more reasonable fashion, such as means of traveling faster than the speed of light. Yeah, that's kind of a trope and that's very common and not necessarily physically explained, but it's like, it's not just there. I mean, it's like in Star Trek, the warp drive, how does that actually function? What are some limitations on it? Like, there's a maximum speed. It takes so much energy. It can fail. It can be shut down. It can be damaged. It's like, there's a whole, it makes it real. It makes it grounded. Theory of everything, not grounded. The bacteria just killing off everyone and somehow a frozen Arctic tundra permafrost release bacteria get into the tropics to kill off the orangutan population. It's like, it's nonsense. Okay, because it's like, oh, it's so grand, it's so big. It's like, no, it's really small. Anyway. Yeah, somehow learned a theory of everything. And that is what she applied to achieve all these other things. Well, to create the megastructure. Technically, it is multiple, but in the various wonders we've seen. But she laments, while it enables any future to be achieved, none can include Miranda, and none can heal Cornelius's broken heart. Okay, sure, but we've not really had set up Cornelius's relationship with her. I'm sorry, we really haven't. We really have not. There's been the most we've had for relationships demonstrated are friendships, okay? Which is why the whole Cornelius just being there doesn't really make sense. I'm sorry, the one exception is Miranda. Miranda and Athena clearly do have more of a mother-daughter relationship, but Cornelius, he just gets added in there, and it didn't feel right. He felt more like an adoptive father or a stepfather, something like that, where he was having fun with her, was teaching her, but he didn't feel like dad, except for the dad joke. So yeah, it's just I'm sorry. If they had either cut Cornelius out completely from this stuff, or if they had just introduced him earlier, so that it made sense, but it feels like it's a half measure, and it's like when it's a half measure, then it's half. Then it's bad because it's like you're halfway between two goods, and that in many cases can be okay. That means you add a bad place. So, so why the broken heart? Also, why only Miranda and not multiple children, which is another very legitimate question here. If they did it once, why couldn't they have done it multiple times? I mean, these are not unreasonable questions. And also then with the whole why aren't there any children in New Jerusalem? Why are they all just coming off the gold disc? I mean, it's like, I can't give explanations for these questions. And that's, in general, in stories you need, but also I feel, especially for science fiction, you really need that because the science needs to be understandable. People need to be able to look at them and be like, oh, I know how this is working, how these things are interacting with each other to get this output, but to get this result. But that also means that reasonable questions, when asked, need to have an answer. And these are reasonable questions, but no, they're not here. And also, I don't necessarily need to put this into the notes. Trying to think how best to put it. How they're presenting the theory of everything in this is essentially that allows them, the new humans, to become as gods. This isn't a good thing, because, as I've already said, they're not worthy of it, but it's also they're not really able to handle it. They're not going to have sufficient morality. Because, I mean, it's like, the thing about Thekla or Herman, what would they do with this? They would use it to make the universe static, to make it never changing. Okay? Whereas if Miranda had it, what would she have done? She would have brought life to everything, which maybe would be better, but the thing is that, okay, yeah, the moon, there's nothing live on that. But maybe it should be that way. Maybe it is exactly how it should be. So you start then, in hubris, changing things that maybe you shouldn't have changed. I mean, it's... Humility is important. And being made as to God, being able to achieve power as gods would have, humility goes right out the window, especially in a larger population. Yeah, I mean, it's just... Hopefully, there's an appropriate morality here. But then it could also be that the idea... They might be wanting to ultimately juxtapose that humanity achieved a great level and then fell, destroying themselves, and if we're not careful here, we will lead to our own... The new humans will lead to their own destructions with this too. Don't know. But it's still, where the hell's Cornelius? We need to talk to him. Right? And we've not. It's like, hey, we're going to go back and try to talk to him. Oh, we can't. We don't know where he is. All right, well, Melville will help us be able to figure that out when we go and talk to her, and then we never talk to her about it. We have no knowledge on Cornelius at all. At this point, you'd really think Athena would pop up as well. I mean, it's... I know that it's their story. I get that. So I need to be more respectful. But at the same time, it's just... I feel like some of this stuff is all over the place. And even tying it all up, and they may very well tie it all up. I just... It is still frustrating to me. Because I feel like it could be tighter, and it should be tighter. I mean, it's like, just with the whole, we still haven't talked to Cornelius, we haven't met him, we haven't gotten to know him at all. That is one hell of a loose thread. And the thing is, I feel like you could just rip that out and you wouldn't even notice. Like, you legitimately could just not have him there. Have the interactions be just Athena and Miranda's death being enough to put Athena into the place she's in. It's not just about, breaking Cornelius' heart. Because also, as I said, there's nothing setting up the relationship between those two. They're friends. Cornelius having a relationship with Miranda? Sure, I guess, maybe. Now we've seen that because the majority of it was Athena and Miranda. That felt like a relationship. That was mother-daughter. That was truly important between them. Different than, like, Byron and Al. Or Yakut and Melville, even, because they are also friends. I mean, it's like different from that. I did not feel that with Cornelius and Miranda. And just, yeah. Alright. After learning why Athena left New Jerusalem, we find Herman has arrived at the megastructure to assure you to not believe the memory giving the explanation. The explanation is she found herself being remote and deified. Misspelled that. There we go. And after attempts to undo this fail and a recognition how do I want to put this? And a recognition they would only obey her, not freely choose to see her as a person. she felt it best to leave. Also, she did confirm the goal of 1,000 was arbitrary, just a nice round number, because Herman and others have deified her. They cannot accept this. They have built too much of themselves, attached too much personal pride, and have... I'm just trying to think what other sin have they committed here, because, I mean, yeah. And so on. I guess I'll just say it that way in my notes. That they must reject the truth here because they cannot comprehend being so wrong. They closed their minds because they believed they had the answer and are now so attached to this answer, it cannot be wrong for them. I mean, it really is exactly the thing that they are completely closed-minded, and it's yeah. I mean, nothing much more than that to say there. I'm just trying to think. Nothing more is coming to mind to mention in the notes. One thing I do want to look at quick. I'm not actually sorry. Okay, that's all I want to see. So yeah, 3/4 of the way through, and just shy of 21 hours there. Okay. So let me see. In the next 3 parts, which will be tomorrow, be able to finish off, be able to do those 3 zones. Maybe that finishes off the game, maybe not. I'm guessing the gold puzzles are going to be, the gold door puzzles are going to be a separate video. I don't know. We'll see. And I don't know if that'll be tomorrow or the day after. Fortunately, with when things are going to be, just how my schedule is coming up, I should have time to get through a lot of this then. But yeah, it's just... And I'm just thinking, I think I'll still give the game a 3. I think I will still recommend it, but the gameplay is a lot better than the story here. The story is just, it feels all over the place. It feels not necessarily incoherent, but it's not coherent. It's things aren't lining up. It is not a tight story. But it's not incoherent. It's not just leaping all around, but it's the threads are not bound together tightly, and they should be. They should be. I would expect them to be. Yeah. All right. That's really it. So I'll stop here, get this set up for processing, and yeah. See you then.